Hello guys, and today is like the first episode of VFX with Reed. Technically not the first episode though, but like the first episode because I thought of a name for this series like last week. So today on VFX with Reed, we are going to be doing something like this. Hi there, what's going on guys? My name is Farid for Lil Pop Studios and you're welcome to another episode or like the first episode of VFX with Reed. Now, the movie Chaos Walking was released like 3 months ago, and in the movie there's been so many visual effects and like special effects. Like the movie is just way too cool. I'm going to leave a link to the trailer in the description down below so you can check it out yourself. And in the movie, we had something called the noise, which was kind of like an energy. Something like, I don't understand how it is, but I can leave some links in the description where you can find out how all that noise and all those stuff work. And today we are going to recreate this effect in After Effects. So now let's move on to the shots that we're going to take. With the shots we're going to take, it's just about your talent not moving his head all around like that, because if you want your talent to be moving his head all around like that, like tracking is going to be something very difficult for you. So you wouldn't want your talent to kind of move a lot, but if you want your talent to move a lot, try to get a tracking point on your talent or something else. So with the energy, we really had to get a professional energy stock video or energy VFX, which Triumph Films has an infinity pack for about $69. But since we're doing it on a low budget, I had some shock waves and I just blasted them onto each other. Then I had myself an energy wave. So I'll talk about that more in the tutorial. So with all our shots done, let's fire up into After Effects and do some magic. With your footage already imported into After Effects, right click and select New Confirm Selection. We are now going to track the motion because there was motion inside the footage. So click on the tracker and click on Track Motion. Now place the point at anywhere you want it to be and click on the triangle and let After Effects do its thing. Right click and create a new null and rename the null to Track. Edit the target and make sure it's on the track, then apply. Make sure X and Y and OK. So now with a couple of shock waves, because I couldn't get enough money to buy some energy assets online, I just blasted some shock waves on each other and scaled it up a little bit, and it gave me something like this. After blasting all of them on each other, you can pre-comp them and send the pre-comp into the main composition. Now scale it up anyhow you want it to be, then change the blending mode to screen. Now since it's very short, we are going to duplicate this and we are going to pre-comp all of them. Now go into the pre-comp and slide some of the duplicates over to create some differences. Now we are going to open the composition settings and change the duration to maybe 30 seconds. Then we're going to blast shockwave upon shockwave and we're going to create an energy wave like this. Go back into the main composition and change the blending mode to screen again. Now parent with the energy wave or the energy effect to the track null. Now go into the effects panel and search for the tint effect. We are going to map the white to something violet or any color you want it to be. Then we are going back into the effects panel and we are going to search for the glow effect, and you can tweak with the values anyhow you want it, or you can use my own values. You can even duplicate the glow effect to give it some more intensity. In the main effect, you can see that there's some kind of a turbulent displays around the energy wave when the person's noise is coming out. So that's what we're going to create now. And for this, we are going to create a new adjustment layer and we're going to send it under the pre-comp layer. So I'm going to duplicate the adjustment layer, and I'm going to name one chromatic aberration, and I'm going to name one compound blur and vector blur. So with the first one, I'm going to add both the compound blur and the vector blur to it. Then I'm going to change this to the energy layer, which is the pre-comp layer, for both of those blurs, and we are going to tweak with the values so we have something we prefer. Now with the second one, we are going to use Red Giant's chromatic displacement, or the chromatic displacement plugin, and we are going to change the displacement layer to the pre-comp, which makes the displacement only appear in the pre-comp layer. So our effect is almost done. Now, to prevent the chromatic aberration or the compound and vector blur from affecting the face, we are going to create a mask and change the mode to subtract, and we can track the mask. You can do it yourself. And don't forget, we are going to feather it a bunch in order to remove all those hard edges. So now, taking a look back at the effect, it flashes, and there are two ways to do this, which I'm going to use only one way. We have the wiggle way and we have the opacity flash way. So now, we're going into the effects panel and we're going to search for the effect called opacity flash. And with the opacity flash, we are going to change a simple digit inside the expression. Now, what this simple expression means is that in 1 second, the opacity should flash from 0 to 100, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to change the 0 to somewhere 80 or 70 in order to give us a simple opacity flash which ranges from 70 or 80 to 100. With whatever I taught on this tutorial, done very well and followed very well, or if you have more time to do it like really well, you're going to have something like this. Thank you for watching, and please, if this is your first time watching, I'll say you consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment in the comment section. And you can follow me on my social media handles at Lil Pop Studios. I'll leave links in the notes below, and you can leave a comment on any effect you would like to see me recreate too. But till next week, I'll say keep creating.